hate to just go over the same points again and again. You know, you guys turn into the show for fresh, new takes, new ideas, new concepts, you know? But sometimes we have to go back to a story. Sometimes, even though it's the same commentary, we have new information, we have new data. Now, yesterday, if you missed the whole exchange, Adam Schefter said that the Chiefs and Broncos were going to play each other in week 1, but the league was trying to determine where the game was going to be. Broncos fans were all up in arms. We deserve the game. Well, the NFL has decided that the Chiefs are going to get the first matchup. September 14th, Monday Night Football, Chiefs and Broncos. Now, we're going to play for you some audio of people that are upset about this. We are going to play some sad violin music about people that are upset about this. But folks, this is the thing that it confuses me the most. Is this college football? Is this college football? Is there just one game between the Chiefs and the Broncos? Now, I could understand if this was college football and at the end of the last season, the SEC just decided that they were going to change the rules and now they're going to award Kansas City the game, I would get the back and forth. But I feel like I'm in a crazy zone. Don't the Broncos get a guaranteed home game against Kansas City? That means you got to play at their place one time. You got to go to their place. They got to come to your place. What are we even arguing about? This is stupid. There is only one perk you are guaranteed to get for winning your division. You know what that is? A home playoff game. That's it. You are not guaranteed anything else for winning your division. I don't care who the opponent is. The only team guaranteed to play a home game is the team that won the Super Bowl. So the other 31 teams, wherever you got to go is where you got to go. Now, I don't want you to go to Australia. That doesn't seem like a very fair place to go for week 1, but you get the point that I'm making. What are we even arguing about? I'd rather go back to talking about Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini. This is stupid. Ben DiNucci. First, who in the hell is a Ben DiNucci? Now, I know you played quarterback in the NFL, so I can only say so much. Bro, you wasn't good enough to have this commentary, my dog. You was not good enough to be speaking on this. You never won a game. You threw 200 yards. You last played in 2020. You were the Denver Broncos version of Brody Croyle. Stay out of championship business. Why are you even speaking on this? Ben DiNucci. Rob, give me a little bit of music, man. I need the sad violin music. He didn't play for the Broncos. This is dumb. The Broncos won the division and hosted the AFC Championship. This game should be in Denver. Is anybody out there with me? 913-586-7965. Why does it matter? The Chiefs have to go to Denver at some point in the season. You got to go there. What are we arguing about? You get the same number of home games, the same number of road games. What are we complaining about? The order? This is stupid. He wasn't the only one. Oh, I did some internet reading. He was not the only one. Broncos fan. This is lame. We can still win there, but because of what we did last season, we earned this game. What are you talking about? Another Broncos fan. The Broncos won the division and they're on the road? Wow. Goodell will do anything for Mahomes to have an edge. This is comedy. These people are crazy. Every team in your division plays every team at home. They play every team on the road. I don't really care when the games happen. I know the schedule thing is a big deal, and planning and preparing for it. The Broncos will get their opportunity to play the Chiefs at home. And something tells me that when they play the Chiefs, it's not going to be a 12 o'clock noon game. It's going to be a 3:25 Nance and Romo. It's going to be a Thursday night football game. It's going to be a late in the season Amazon Prime Netflix kind of game. What are we even arguing about? These people are Looney Tunes. They win the division one time, and now they feel entitled to something. I don't get it, bro. I really don't. I don't want to look at this bias because we're from Kansas City. I really don't. I don't want to look at this. I could genuinely keep reading comments of people who are just beside themselves. Is it because they're playing the Chiefs? This, to me, comes off like you're scared. Would you have this opinion if you were going on the road to play the Raiders in the first game? Would you have this opinion if they were going on the road to play the Chargers? Maybe they were going on the road out of the division. So now we want a new rule that if you win your division, you're guaranteed to have a home game? I mean, the Rams won their division. Their home opener is in Australia. What are we doing? This is stupid. This is dumb. These people are Looney Tunes. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Can we play some audio? Can we play some audio? This is Mark Schlereth. Mark Schlereth, longtime Bronco, great broadcaster. He's been on the show a couple of times. I like Mark Schlereth. He understands why Broncos fans are upset.
I mean, let's throw a little respect on Kansas City, what they've done over the last decade. Plus, when you think about all the ancillary things that go along with that, Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, now they're married, she's going to be up in the box, all the things that add to, this is about the schedule release is about what gives us the best TV ratings. And, the NFL is no fools. They're not a $20 billion a year business because they don't understand, the television aspect of it and how much money that brings in. So I get it. I think it should be here in Denver. I mean, you swept them last year. You won the division. You went 14-3. You went to the AFC Championship game, albeit without your quarterback. You probably should have represented the AFC in the Super Bowl, and you have to open up on the road. I understand why. You should be pissed if you're Broncos country.
What should you be mad about? Can anybody answer that to me? What should you be mad about? 913-586-7965. You got to go there for a game. They got to come to you for a game. It's an advantage to play a home game later in the season. Right now, if I told you that the Chiefs game against the Broncos was in week 1 and week 18, that's when the league is determined, and they would let you Chiefs fans vote on which game would you rather have at home. Would you rather have the week 1 game in your building or the week 18 game in your building? Everybody would pick the game later in the season. Yet Broncos fans are looking at this like they got done wrong by the league. You haven't done anything. You didn't win the AFC. You didn't win the Super Bowl. I'm perplexed. I'm dumbfounded by this. I'm beside myself. I mean, I really could sit here and we could spend the rest of the show. I could just spend reading you Broncos comments that feel like they've been done wrong. Like they have been slighted by the National Football League in some regard. Maybe they changed the rule. Maybe the competition committee, and this is the only game between the Chiefs and the Broncos this year. If that was the case, I'd be on the Broncos side. I really would be. That's not the rules. They get a home game. It's going to be later in the season. They feel like they earned the first game of the season. Okay, all right. Okay, fine. I mean, I wish the Chiefs could give it to them now. Here, take it. You can have it. I'll take the game later in the season. I mean, we don't think they're going to have Chiefs and Broncos week 1 and week 3, do we? That game will be after Thanksgiving when they have to go on the road to Denver. Something tells me that's probably going to be a difficult stretch for the Chiefs, too. You know what I don't think they're going to put? I don't think they're going to have the Chiefs on the road against the Broncos, sandwiched in between home against the Jets and home against Jacksonville. I just don't think that's how the schedule is going to shake out. Once we see it, these people are Looney Tunes. Rob, you got anything you want to add to these Broncos fans? I don't understand their gripe.
I wish I understood. It makes no sense to me. It's week 1. It doesn't matter. There's 16 weeks, 17 weeks after that, 16 games. Like, is it because it's Monday night? If the game was at 3:25 at Arrowhead, do you think they'd care? I think their beef is it's Monday Night Football, and they feel like they're going to get skipped. But I bet when the schedule comes out, Denver has a Monday night game. So it's all stupid.
They'll have multiple nationally televised games because they're one of the best teams on paper in the National Football League. They won their division. They've got a good young quarterback. They got a good young roster. They will have a nationally televised home game. They should. There's 17 other weeks in the season. They will have a Sunday night football game. They deserve it. Great fan base, team that won their division. You and I both know we'll get a Broncos-Chargers Thursday night game. We'll get a Broncos-Chargers, Broncos-Raiders Monday night football game at Mile High. It's one of the best home venues in the National Football League. This isn't their only chance. And again, the Chiefs will go on the road to Denver and play a prominent game that a large majority of America will watch. They are not putting Chiefs and Broncos at noon in Denver. It's going to be the 3:25 game or better. So what are we even arguing about? This is arguing for the sake of arguing. Can we just get the rest of the schedule? That's all I want. Can we get to the rest of the schedule?
I'm begging for the whole schedule. I hate the league system. Just release it in one day. But we're now talking the NFL for 5 straight days, so I get it, but I hate it.
It's so stupid, man. We'll come back to this because I got more comments. I got more. Actually, you know what? Hit the button one more time. I got a couple more I need to get off. Hit the music for me one more time, Rob. Then we'll move on. I've made my point, but I just like reading them being mad. These are the last 2 Broncos fans I'm going to read. Denver earned and deserved the Monday night opener at home. This pisses me the hell off. 3 angry emojis. This is absolute horse blank. Blank you, Commissioner. How can you reward the Chiefs with an opening home game after we beat them twice and won the division? Are week 1 home games more valuable than week 2 home games? Are week 1 home games more valuable than week 3 home games? Like, what am I missing? I feel like all the games in September are even. The weather isn't going to be a factor. Now, obviously, an injury can happen that, you're not the team in week 3 that you were in week 1. Xavier Worthy runs into a guy. I mean, that's a possibility, but I just kind of look at all of these games like just doesn't really matter that much to me. You play the same amount of home games as road games. You got 81 in baseball at home. You got 81 on the road. Sometimes the Royals are going to start the season on the road. Sometimes they're going to start the season at home. It's just, that's the way love goes sometimes. I don't get it, man. I know it's been a while since the Broncos have won the division, but maybe that's why they're struggling. Maybe that's why they don't know how this works sometimes. I mean, the Chiefs won their division a couple of years ago. They started the season in Brazil. I don't feel like you're guaranteed to play at home because you won the year before, but I don't. What do I know? I don't know. That's all I got on that, Rob. Any final thoughts about Broncos fans?
I thought they were down bad when they lost to the Patriots at home, but this is worse. I liked it better when the Broncos were irrelevant. That's my official stance. That maybe it was worse for the show, but It was better on the internet when they were irrelevant. That was a better time.
Someone on the text line says I got called out on one of the Broncos shows. All those people have my number. I'm happy to go on their show. We've never declined going on their show. So if they want to have me on there to talk about this, I'm more than happy to go on there. I got nothing but free time to go on their show. If they want my commentary on this, something is telling me the Broncos fans will not be happy about what I have to say going on their show. You didn't do nothing. You accomplished nothing last season. And you're walking around like you're Seattle. You're walking around. It blows my mind. Honestly, it really does. All right, let's play this. Let's move on from this. I don't have anything else for the Broncos or their fans. They're nuts, if you ask me.